EA just released the limited time cam. You guys might have seen it in the most previous video that I made, but some of you guys have really, really interesting questions about it, and you guys know that you come to the right place when you want to know exactly if you should spend what that person is worth, and if it makes sense to even do it right now. We're going to talk about all that stuff regarding Cam Newton right now. What's going on, guys? As always, you guys can follow me on Twitter at GmiasWorld for up-to-date news regarding Madden NFL 19. Right now, we're going to be talking about Cam Newton. Now, this card is very, very interesting to me. I know a lot of you guys are laughing because I raid sold him, but honestly, when I raid sold him for Otto Graham, he was playing pretty well. It was just for the fact that I wanted Otto Graham because he was something new, and it was like, you know what, let's go ahead and see if we could give him a chance and see how he works. It did turn out that Otto Graham was a trash can, though, and it was a very, very bad mistake on my part. So that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I made a very, very bad decision. What I'm doing right now is doing my daily objectives real quick. I'm going to go over here and do one of these player exchanges real fast just to get everything done while we're talking about it. And then I'm going to go through what I have as far as, I don't know if I still have Cam Newton's power up, but we're going to go ahead and check if I do. I might, oh, another power up. Maybe this is Cam Newton. Oh, it's Melvin Ingram. Even worse. All right, so look, it doesn't really matter, bro. We're going to go over, we're going to check out the basis of his card, and we're going to go through some of the price ranges that you may have to spend. But off the rip, he's going to cost you a decent amount. You don't really, the card itself, the limited card, you don't really have to worry about that, obviously, because with the value of a lot of the other Ultimate Legends, you'll be able to accumulate that training if Cam Newton is your ideal quarterback. If it's just a card that you want to use for a little bit to see if it's something that you want, that might be something that, if his price comes down from where it was at $2 million the last I checked. If it comes down a little bit, probably you go after it, but I wouldn't recommend just going and, okay, there it goes right there. I wouldn't recommend going wild. I don't even know which Cam Newton it was, like if I even wanted to go back to him. Let's go over the team though, because it would be the most recent one that I had. Where is he? Panthers. All right, so it's probably going to be this one because this is the, they usually have it in order of like least to greatest. So that was October 23rd. This is 11/23. Yeah, I think it was the October 23rd one. The October 23rd one is the one I had. So this is probably the one that I used when I actually powered it up. So if I decide to go back, obviously for those of you guys that don't know, everything remains within the actual power-up. So as long as you don't raid sell the power-up, if you decide to go back to the card, you won't have an issue. You won't have to pay for all the additional red chems and all that good stuff, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at it, and we're going to figure out right now, based on the price ranges, what it's going to cost you. Now, the primary part right here, the basic training, that's all a joke right there. The 85, that's garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one right here, we're going to go check the price in the store because the Gatorade players, once, like, you guys don't, with Gurley, I don't know if you guys remember about Todd Gurley. I sold Todd Gurley's 91 when they released his 99 for 800,000 MUTCOINs. And it's like, why would anybody spend that? But these cards become rare because you needed a certain amount of Gatorade players to make them. So we'll actually check that. But the worst case scenario, use your power-up pass. And you just, you know, get right by that with the 91. The 94, this one shouldn't be too much. Because the team of the week, generally, they don't usually cause you too much problems. It's 17,000 before you get to this point over here. All right, so if you're already sitting on it, obviously, if you already have Cam Newton, this is like a no-brainer. The guy's going to be all this stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? He's going to go to probably, what, 93 speed. If you have a Panthers team, 96, you know, 99 break sack, 99 throw under pressure, all that stuff. It is what it is, 91 spin move. But you got to remember, his elusiveness is under 90 because he's a bigger quarterback. So he's not going to get those animations that Lamar Jackson gets. I just want to point that out because you guys are asking me, yo, Gmi, you going back to Cam? I really like Lamar in the open field, and that's one of the major things. Now, as far as throw power goes, I agree. Cam Newton at 6'5", this guy was throwing the ball wild. Like, he was literally leading everyone down the field. It wasn't even a problem about it. The problem is, like I said, if we go to Cam, it's going to change a lot of what we're doing. If you guys really want me to get Cam Newton, tweet me at GmiasWorld. Let me know, like, yo, Gmi, it's time for that Cam Newton. He's the big dog. Yo, we got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's really good. But Lamar Jackson is pretty good, though. Like, you guys know I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Anybody can get rage sold at any time, bro. Like, I will go into the office and just start firing my entire team. Like, I'm a psychopath with that. I understand it, but Lamar is something about his card. I don't know what it is, bro, but the dude is going head up with every lineman that's in. Like, it's wild. So, again, we have to wait to see how that works out, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that are going on right now, all right? First off, let's go ahead and type Cam in and see what his prices are. Because you got to remember, you still have to pull that card. You still got to pull that 99 card, or you got to spend whatever it is. It's probably going to come down to about $1 mil or something like that. Most people are going crazy right now because, you know, it's newly released or whatever. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you see how the prices of the Gatorade card is going up. People are going to start to realize what's happening with it. So, you know, things are going to raise up a little bit. That's all fine. That's great. We don't really care about that. Like I said, the power-up pass will be ideal for the card. What we're looking for, you see this right here? You see, like I told you that the team of the week would be cheap? Watch the Gatorade player. Okay, a little bit more, not too much, but it's always going to be higher. Now, you see what I'm saying? Now it's down to 1.18. It was at 2 million earlier. So people are going to understand, all right, look, this is not going to be the situation that people want to get into to try to, like, have a quarterback that's going for 2 mil. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just not going to work out for this. So that's why it went down so quickly, because everybody's going to realize it. Ultimately, it might level off. You might be able to snipe him for about 900, you know, 900, whatever. Once more people pull him, that is a possibility. But I'm just giving you guys an idea of what's actually happening. All right? So that's why you'll see that this card is a little bit less than a card that's like the 90 just because it's a Gatorade player. I just want to point out. So there's not really anything that's too crazy about it. Like, I love me some Cam. That's what's really irking me right now, is that I really love me some Cam, but Lamar Jackson has been playing so well. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, bro? But if you guys vote Lamar Jackson off, dog, like, he's gone. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, hey, Lamar, let's go. Done. You're finished. All right, so pretty much let's go ahead and start doing mathematical situations, right? I already have 3 power-ups, and I see that they're selling for 9,000, right? So first off, for me, financially, I need to get rid of those power-ups for 9,000. That's the first thing. The one that we're going to keep is the one that we think is the right one, which should be the most recent one. So that's the first thing that we're going to talk about. Talk about doing. If you already have these cards in your lineup, I mean, inside your item binder, you need to get them sold, and you need to do it quick, fast, in a hurry. Because 9,000 coins for Cam Newton's power-up, yesterday his power-up was so low. It was like 2,000 whatever. So we've already gained profit off of that. So you have to make sure that those things are done instantly. So let's just go ahead and make sure that that's done. First of all, again, the 1023, right? Okay, so that's the one that's the one that we're going to keep. So this one was what, 11? Okay, so we're going to auction him off, and we're going to just put him up for 9,000. So we're going to make a quick, you know, whatever, make our quick 18K, whatever, because everybody's going to be going crazy about it. And we know now what the deal is. You see what I'm saying? Let me see how they rearrange. Because you know EA will do us dry. Hold on, let me back out of this. You know EA is just ready to do somebody crazy. So we got to make sure that we're on the right card. Go over here, 1023. That's good. So then this one should be the December one, if we're correct with that. Yep. All right, so that's the December one. We'll go ahead and auction this one off. And we're going to put him up for, let's just go 89. So it'll be a different amount. And then somebody will probably just snipe him. It'll be a little bit cheaper. And then we know that this guy is, why did I just click L1 to see what's going on? Both of those will sell. We'll get the 18K for that. This should be the 1023, the one that I originally started with. All right, so that's good. Now, this is how you have to really actually systematically do it. Look and see the actual power-ups you have before you start going wild inside the store. But also remember that that card, the 99 card itself is 1 million coins. All right? If you snipe, great. If you go to the store and pull them, great. But let's just start off with that. That's 1 million coins. Now let's go to our power-up situation. We're gonna see what our which power-ups we actually have. So you press power-up in the program, you press the square button or the X button, and it'll let you know which power passes you have. So we're not gonna have to spend the 20K for the 84 overall cam because we have that power-up pass. Now, as far as the 90, I don't know where I put my 90, bro. And I know a lot of you guys be like, yeah, use your phone. Bro, when I'm doing it, I don't care about my phone. I ain't writing nothing down. It don't really matter. So we have that part down. We're gonna save 20K from the 84 overall card. And we saw that the other cards were about 173 for the team of the week, 200 and change for the 90 overall card. All right, so those are the price ranges that we're looking at. You're probably going to spend, including all the training, almost 2 million coins, bro. So, like, this is not a cheap endeavor. Unless you were one of those guys that just kept Cam Newton the entire time, this is not going to be a cheap endeavor. You're going to have to, you're going to be spending on this one, bro. Like, it's not going to be as easy as everybody's making it seem. 175, you got the 250. All right, so you know what I'm saying? That's already 400 and something K right there, dog. Like, that's 420, 430 right there. And then after that, you know, you got to obviously get this card. So that's, you see where it's at. Like, let's just say it's 1 million, so that's 1.4. You're not even counting the training points. If you don't have a power-up pass for the 84, that's another 20. So you're spending a lot of coins. Now, looking at the way that this is, like I said, I don't really see any reason why his price will stay above 1 million coins. So realistically, waiting it out, okay, you could probably do that and see what, you know, see how that works out for you. But if you want the card now, this would be a decent price to get him right now, just because, like I said, you know, you would have to wait a little bit longer, but I think it'll go under 1 mil. It's no way that it won't, just because of the fact of other cards. Like Lamar Miller's card, say we wanted to get rid of him and just, you know, try to swap it out as best as possible. Remember, at this time, you guys can still grind. It's still a grind right now to MUT level 90. So there's a lot of free packs and stuff like that as well. You could get really, really glitchy and get some stuff out of that. So let's just all keep that in mind as we're doing this. Now, Lamar Jackson, let's go and look at some of his cards and the things that go into his set. We use the power. Did we? What? I didn't use a power pass for this? I used training maybe. But why is that even selling for that? I thought you could use training for that. Why is this power up? Bro, this dude's power up is still 79K. And it's probably still selling for that amount. Because his card itself, it's something about the card. I don't know what it is, bro. But when you play with Lamar, right, like the way that he moves around, the way he spins, all the stuff that he does is just, like, I don't know, man. I can't. Yo, it's wild. So look, you would get 500 plus whatever else you put into a set. Let's say you get back, if you have Lamar Jackson right now, let's say you get back about, you know, 700K. You're still going to be about 700 and change short if you just go to the 1.4, 1.5 without the training. We're not including the training that goes into it, because some of you guys may already have training that's left over. A lot of things that you guys have been doing to grind, you probably have like that Nat card that they give you from Journey. Some of you guys are just sitting on training, because some of you guys sent me some pics on Twitter where you just have ridiculous amounts of training. I don't know what you guys doing. So you might not have to add that on. But it looks like at this point right now, it'll be about 1.4 million without the training. So is that worth it for you? Does it fit? I'm going to let you know right now. The last Cam Newton that I had that was powered up, he was able to throw the ball 99 yards. Like this guy right here can't, like if you hold the L1, if you high pointed and bullet it, he can get the ball down like 80 yards also. But Cam Newton, because he's 3 inches taller and the way the game is, Cam can get the ball like really, really deep down the field. And he's different than Josh Allen, because I played with both of them. Cam Newton the ball just flies because the way that they make him throw it, it's a different throwing motion. So it's like higher arced and it gets down there. So if you're the kind of dude that, like with me, like I'm always throwing the ball deep, Cam Newton would probably be ideal. I just don't know if I want to go after him because, you know, I would have to sell Lamar, and then after selling Lamar, I'm going to have to figure out ways to get a lot of other stuff done. Even though I have, in my situation, a lot of things that are pending inside my my unopened packs, I got a decent amount of stuff here. I could probably get really, really lucky and do all of that. But that's up to you. You guys got to let me know if you want it done. Tweet me at GmiasWorld, Cam Newton, and I'm going to get back to you. Until next time, one love.